Did you know that Google does not provide effective backup and recovery for user-driven data loss in Google Apps? That's why we created Spanning Backup for Google Apps. It backs up all 5 core Google apps, Gmail, Drive, Calendars, Contacts, and Sites, automatically every day, as well as with on-demand backups at any time, and enables both admins and end users to quickly and accurately restore data. Spanning Backup is the top-rated backup and recovery solution on the Google Apps Marketplace. Here's how it works. We designed Spanning Backup to be easy to use for end users as well as administrators. When an end user logs in, they can see immediately if there have been any problems with their recent backups. Green dots mean all is well. Yellow dots mean that there may be problems to address, and you can click on them to get more information. Spanning runs automatic daily backups, but you can also kick off an on-demand backup anytime you like by clicking here. Backup as much as you like. We offer unlimited storage for every user. You also have the option here to export all or part of a user's account if you want to retain a copy of the data locally. If you've come to Spanning Backup to restore lost files, you can click the Restore button or go to the Restore tab. Since our interface is intended to allow end users and administrators to find and restore data quickly and easily, we structure the data the way that it is in Google. Here you see the same labels and structure that you would in the user's Gmail account. And yes, we do restore drafts. You can choose to restore a single email, multiple emails, or your entire mailbox. Administrators also have the ability to restore emails into a different account, which is useful if you're transferring a role from an old employee to a new one. When the emails are restored, they will go right back into Gmail under a label that makes it easy to find them. If you're restoring Drive files, you'll see that your files are again organized the same way as in Google Drive. You can see how the user's drive looked at any previous point in time. You can select individual or multiple files, folders, or your entire drive to restore. You can select a folder and all of its subfolders and subfiles with a single click, and that folder structure is maintained whether you restore or export. If you want to restore files back into Google Drive, you have the option to do so with the sharing settings intact, in case one of the collaborators on a document accidentally deleted it for everyone. You can also look at the version history to restore from previous versions, including the versions that have modifications. The restoration will be non-destructive. It won't overwrite any of your current files, and the restored files will be stored in a separate folder in Drive so you can easily find and move them. The option to export Drive files is useful if you want to archive a deleted user and don't want to continue to pay for a license, or if you want to send files to someone who doesn't use Google Apps. We also provide the ability to restore and export any version of your data for calendars, contacts, and sites. If you're logged in as an administrator, you can not only see your own account, but also all of the users in your domain. Here, I can see all the numbers of accounts that are protected and purchase or assign additional licenses. It's easy to add licenses for a single user, an entire organizational unit, or for your whole domain. And you can automatically assign licenses to new users as they're onboarded. Administrators can see at a glance if there have been any problems with backups across their whole domain and where they are. Click on the yellow dots for more details on what went wrong. We have 3 types of errors. Attention needed are problems that will require your attention to solve. Temporary errors are problems that will probably resolve themselves. Cannot back up means that Google's API does not allow us to back these files up. For example, forms, scripts, and third-party files. We strive for full transparency. We'll never hide a backup failure from you, no matter the reason. If you'd like, you can also download a CSV of the errors. Administrators have some additional settings that they can enable for their domain, such as how much control to give to their users, privacy settings for email, and a mail retention policy. By default, Spanning will keep everything forever unless you tell us not to. You can also choose how frequently you'd like a backup status summary. We recommend weekly. With Spanning, you won't need to spend more than a few minutes a week monitoring your backups. Down here, you can assign multiple Spanning backup admins. The audit log provides complete transparency into everything happening inside of Spanning Backup in your domain. It provides visibility into restores and exports from users and admins, as well as all admin activity. If you like what you see, go to spanning.com to try it free for 14 days and see how easy it can be to back up and restore your Google Apps data.